Broskis, I just came from the stream playing FBC Firebreak, a brand new game from the studio called Remedy Entertainment, the same studio who brought us games like Alan Wake, Control, Mad Max, Max Payne. Yeah, that studio. They dropped a first-person shooter, their first proper one, and holy crap, it is so freaking bad. My name is Slim Bratsky, I'm from Sweden, and I love to hunt down the best first-person shooters and show them to you with the occasional other type of game. Nonetheless, today's focus is FBC Firebreak. Now I played about 3 hours of it, something like that, I can't remember how long the stream was, but I played enough. Don't consider this video an in-depth review or anything like that. This is an unscripted video where I rant about this game and why I think it is absolutely horrible. Now, first of all, it takes place in the Control universe. If you play the Control game, you're gonna feel familiarized with the environments. There's a lot of concrete walls, some visual effects from the enemies when they die, but the quality of it is nowhere close to Control. Nowhere close. The game offers a total of 5 missions. 5 missions that you play over and over and over again. It is a co-op mission-based, a multiplayer co-op mission-based shooter with matchmaking that doesn't work. Sure, it is day one, there's usually some troubles at the very start, but I mean, come on, matchmaking isn't even working. I had to play solo for 3 hours, and it's not meant to be played solo. There's not even bots in the game. Now, these 5 missions, they take place in different locations with concrete walls, but they have different themes. Like one is fire themed, one is ice themed, one is post-it themed, and one is some toxic goo theme. But the thing is this, the missions, they stay the same in these maps all the time. You replay the exact same thing over and over and over. Once you play the first map once, you can then play it on level 2, which means that a new area unlocked with the same type of objectives, just bigger. And the same goes for all those maps. And once you reach level 3 of each map, then you can play from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. And you have to do it in that order every single time. You start from level 1 always, but you can reach level 3. That's the difference. And there is no procedural generation, no nothing. It is the same thing every time. Or at least for me it was. And the objectives, well, they range from quick time events to lighting a fire thing that melts ice. And yeah, did I mention that there is quick time events? Yeah. The objectives are horrendously boring. They are so freaking tedious, they made me pissed off as I was streaming the game. That's how boring these objectives are. I mean, hell, you have a co-op based mission shooter. It's based on doing missions, and you have the most boring missions that you can think of. You literally have to fix, in the first level, you fix fans. That's what you do. You literally fix fans by doing quick time events. And you do that in the whole of Zone 1, and then in the whole of Zone 2. And then in the third zone of the first level, there was meant to be a boss that the environment killed. I didn't even get to see the boss before the environment killed it. And what you do for the final stage is that you fill up barrels that you throw into a furnace. And then you're done. Yeah, that's it. Does it sound fun to you? Does it sound like something that is gonna live on as a live service game? If all of these 3 stages was unlocked in the level from the get-go, you could have finished the whole game, you could have seen everything that the game has to offer, environmental, enemy-wise, objective-wise, in 1.5 hours. That's all that it's got. That makes me fucking pissed off. We're talking about Remedy here. Remedy is a studio with great reputation. They have made great games prior to this. And then they just go and piss against the wind. Why? Why? This needed to be cooked in the oven way longer. I know that they are currently working on Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, which I'm guessing that a big part of their team is actually working on that, and a small part of the team actually developed this game. Now, it's not all bad, but the majority of it is really bad. It's tedious, it's horrendous, it gets boring very quick. But the actual gunplay, it isn't horrible. The enemies are extremely horrible. They are super generic, super boring. They don't do anything out of the ordinary. You have one flying enemy, you have bigger enemies with armor, you have smaller enemies that rush towards you, and then you have enemies with guns. That's pretty much it. That's the whole gist of it. And the hitboxes are awful. But the actual guns, they look okay. They feel okay to fire. And they would have felt close to great if the hitboxes actually worked. The AI is also quite stupid. Sometimes they stop doing what they're meant to do. And this is a $40 game with 5 missions in it. The AI should work. Now the actual level design of these levels is extremely boring to look at. There is no real scenery that will make you go, wow. The last zone of the first level was okay. It was decent. I would have liked to seen a lot more stuff like that. But it's very rare. And it isn't really wow. It's just, oh, okay, this looks better. And you literally just run around in concrete rooms doing quick time events that are objectives. There are secrets in the level in the form of shelters that you open, and once you open one, there spawns a horde of enemies that try to attack you. Nothing exciting, nothing special. You will find ammo, you will find grenades, and you will find upgrade points in those shelters. And that is the only way for you to acquire upgrade points, by killing bosses or opening shelters. That is it. It's not tied to leveling up or anything like that, but you can't buy certain upgrades until you're leveled up. It's a pretty basic way of progressing, but I do like that there is like a battle pass where you buy things in with your upgrade points, and it works just as a battle pass. You spend X amount of points and then you unlock the next page. And that felt like a free battle pass, which is pretty nice. Now graphics wise, I don't think that the game looked good at all. Actually not at all. It's Remedy's own engine that it's running on, Northlight. And I'm pretty sure that Alan Wake ran on that as well, Alan Wake 2, and that game looked phenomenal. This does not. It looks really plain and really boring, and the effects compared to Control are so much worse in this game. The special effects, the effects from enemies dying, the 3D thing effect going on. It looks so much worse in this game. And I don't know why. And it frustrates me. It makes me irritated. So yeah, there is a lot of negatives to this game, and I mean, I'm not making this shit up. The game is horrendous. It should not have been released at all. This is going to make Remedy's great reputation so much worse thanks to a shitty little game like this, because it is a very small game. A $40 game that offers 1.5 hours of content. The rest of it is just grinding the same thing over and over. That's not acceptable. No one should accept this. And the little that is here feels so bad. Quick time events for objectives. No, it's not acceptable. Yeah, okay. The rant is over. The conclusion is, do not buy this game. You will regret it. If you have Game Pass, sure, give it a spin on Game Pass, because it dropped on Game Pass Day 1 as well. Other than that, do not touch this game. Trust my words on it. If you don't believe me, go and watch my stream. You can see raw gameplay. You can see my raw first impressions of it. And like, I'm trying to keep my hope up. But the further into the game that we get, it just gets worse and worse, because it never gets better. That's the problem. Broski, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I know this was a very weird video, but I felt like I had to put this one out. My broskis need to know when a game is good and when a game is bad. This one is really bad, so stay far away from it. But if you played it, make sure that you drop your thoughts on it down below. If you like it, I'm not judging. It's totally up to you if you like the game or not, but I'm sharing my experience with it. Now, since you're still here, join the Discord link down in the description. And remember to hit that like. And for more FPS content, make sure to subscribe. And Papa Slim, he will see you in the next one. Over and out.